You see, today's video is about going from the base chakra, your reproductive organs, going from your head and meeting in the middle at your heart, okay? So opening that faculty, your emotional senses, your emotional maturity, not just being in your head, particularly for males who struggle from going here to here, because you're not going to be able to connect deeply with people and how they need you to be for them from your head all the time. Sometimes being intellectual is necessary, and using that part of your intelligence is beneficial. Like if you're in the gym or in a work environment, you have to study and focus on a certain area or research or whatever, right? But then, or if you're fighting or if you're whatever, but that's more of like survival mode. That's more in the mode of like functionality of like, okay, I'm going to earn money, so I'm going to use my intellect for that, to use my intelligence and apply it there. But when you get home, you have to be able to tap into another faculty. You have to be able to switch that button off, where it's like thinking logically about everything within the five senses and go more into the feelings, more into the body, more into that place. You don't have to, but it's a different experience if you do, and you're going to be much more happy and fulfilled inwardly if you can tap into that place within yourself. But if you have pain, if you have trauma, if you have blockages emotionally and they're being carried and stored within the body, you're not going to be able to open your heart, because it's going to be too painful, and you're not going to have access to your feelings, right? And some people have been cut off from their feelings their whole life. For me, I wasn't connected. I was disassociated because of trauma from my childhood, and I couldn't feel anything. So everything was so thought out, everything was so strategic, planned. I even had some manipulative traits and tendencies and things there, because I wasn't able to feel or really truly have compassion for other people. And if we can't have compassion for other people, we don't have compassion for ourselves. So we're actually in a battle within ourselves, and we hate ourselves, and then we hate other people, and we're carrying low vibrational emotions which cause diseases, illnesses within the body, and causes other people to be repulsed by us and not actually attracting our dream life, and stopping us from living our potential and living in lack rather than abundance. And our natural state is to be in abundance and wealth, but our conditioning has been trained as such that people are limited. They're limited by their own minds, and they think that they need to be stuck in the system that runs most of the world. But you don't actually have to be stuck in that system. Your choices change, your behavior changes, your actions change when you tap into the faculty of your feelings in your heart. Some people will call you weak, stupid, or whatever, and they'll say you're naive because you're feeling so much in a society that, or in a world that's so cruel and cold. But if you don't feel, actually, it becomes weaker, and what ends up happening is people become suicidal, they become depressed, they become angry, they become anxious, they fight their partners, they go to drugs, they try everything to escape having to think so much and not being able to feel that numbness there. So it's important to heal the traumas, and by healing the traumas, the only way you can do that is by feeling through the pain and letting it come up, by talking about it, by journaling, by writing, by meditating, by doing all these different techniques. I teach this stuff, I coach this stuff, I can help you, I can change your life, I'm transforming lives. I'm a life coach, I'm a professional, I'm good at this. What's my credibility? I'm living my dream life, and I love what I'm doing, and I feel so good within. How do you feel within yourself? Every day I wake up, I'm at peace, I'm free, and I'm not trapped by mental cages that I used to be trapped by. I unlocked the doors myself. I read 330 self-help books, spiritual books. I went to India, I trained with the monks, I trained with an enlightened master. I know this stuff, right? So, and my life experiences, all the challenges I've been through, all the traumas I've had to heal. So yeah, that's my credibility. So DM me, subscribe, like, comment, whatever, if it helped. Lots of love.